with a vlog camera? Never heard of it. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, girls, gays, and theys. How are you doing today? It is the first day of Vlogmas, and I have not posted in a really long time. I had a video that I filmed and edited most of the way, and then just never put up. So I haven't been here in a while, so hi. How are you? If I look a little weird, it's because I am about to go work out. I run on the treadmill and do a Chloe Ting workout 5 days a week, and then the other 2 days, which is the weekend, I do rest days. Anyways, you don't care. It's Vlogmas, so you're gonna see my face a lot this month, and I'm very sorry about that. I will update you on like life and everything after. I just totally forgot that, you know, it's December 1st today, and it didn't click in my brain that I should start filming. Speaking of December 1st, look how absolutely beautiful. This is my backyard. But look how absolutely beautiful it is outside. Actual perfection. We are going to work out today. All I literally have done, it is like 10 o'clock in the morning. I have drank my coffee, unloaded the dishwasher, reloaded the dishwasher, put the dishes through the dishwasher, and now I'm gonna work out. After that, I have to wash my body, curl my hair, get dressed, eat some lunch, put on some makeup, and I'm going to see my friend Lori. She finally had her baby. I'm gonna see baby Aurora for the first time today. I bought her a little outfit from work, and I'm very excited. Okay, it's mad at me because it's like, hey, you're not actually working out, so what are you doing? Now I have to set this all up again. Anyway, I will see you after the workout, and maybe after I like clean myself up a little bit, but I'm just letting you know that the treadmill's the easy part and the Chloe Ting part makes me nauseous and I scream at the TV, so let's do this. Happy Vlogmas, everyone. Whew. 45 minutes later, and we're done. I know what you're all gonna say. Bitch, are you even sweating? To which I'm gonna say, I don't really sweat. The thing that gets like most sweaty is like right here, under my boobs and my armpits, and like, it's the only place on me that really sweats. Gonna get in there, wash my body. When I'm doing my makeup, I will probably come back and update you on, sorry, my ears plugged, life and stuff. We have our face done. The lighting is all over the place, I'm so sorry. Also, what the fuck is happening here? I need to fix my bangs, clearly. Face is done. Hair is pretty much done other than those awful bangs. Oh my god, I forgot how much I hate holding up a vlog camera, especially since I just worked out. Like, I'm in pain. Like I have said 300 times, my makeup is done. My outfit is on. I am going to quickly heat up some lunch and then give you guys a little life update and tell you what's been going on. Why do I look so cute in the mirror and then so ugly on camera? Wow. You are currently resting on a potted plant without the plant in it, but it still has dirt in it, a candle, and a cat laser. So that's fun. Today for lunch, I have flattened this hair 300 times. I'm going to lose my mind. For lunch today, we are having a potato with homemade vegan cheese sauce, which is made out of squash, and it's delicious. And it's very hot. So, new things going on in my life. You haven't seen me with bangs, but I have bangs. Almost all the pink is out of my hair. There's still a lot in there, unfortunately. We used a color remover that didn't really work, clearly. And then after that, I did get more blonde put in the bottom of my hair and in my bangs. I wanted to have like an ombre balayage kind of thing, and she couldn't do it because of all the fucking pink in my hair. So my hair's just all over the place right now. I don't really love it, but we're dealing. Other things that are new in my life. I quit my old job, thank God, and I have a new job. I felt so uncomfortable at the thought of going back to my work because I'm gonna be honest with you, and I told my manager this when I was quitting, that I loved my actual job. It's the people there. There's a few of them that made me feel completely uncomfortable, and they hate me for absolutely no reason whatsoever, which is fun. Fun and fine and fresh, like whatever. But even if I was like just going in to pick something up that I purchased online, like I would go in with my mask on to leave really quickly, I would get dirty looks from people who are managers there now. So cute. So I quit that job and I have a new job and I love my new job. Everybody there is amazing. Everybody there is so nice and it's just way better for my mental health. Like, I used to bawl thinking about going back to my old job. Now I'm in like a really good place, especially because it is winter, well, winter weather. It's not officially winter until December 21st, whatever, but it's getting cold out and it's close to Christmas. And if you know me at all, I have like seasonal undepression. Like, my depression is really bad the entire year until like November. And then for like 2-3 months, I am in like the best space mentally. Most people, it's the exact opposite. People get so down in the dumps during winter, but I don't know. Something about winter just does it for me. Another thing, I am fully back in the Weight Watcher game. I was off Weight Watchers for a long time. Like going on and off the program, honestly, I would do it for a few weeks and then, especially in the summer, it's the worst because I'll like go to a cottage. Like I went to Lauren's cottage and then like I just get too in like the routine of eating like shit and then I'll just continue eating like shit. So thankfully I stopped that for the past like 3 weeks, close to 4 weeks. No, it was definitely the beginning of November. I started working out and now I'm fully back on Weight Watchers. I've lost like 9 pounds in less than a month, which is awesome. And for anybody who doesn't like the topic of weight loss, I should have warned you about that earlier, sorry. Trigger warning. But I've been doing Chloe Ting. I've been walking on the treadmill on the days I'm not doing Chloe Ting, and I walk on the treadmill even like before I do Chloe Ting, as you saw earlier. So I'm taking more, not responsibility, I'm just taking care of myself more mentally and physically. And I think that especially since I'm not going back to my old job, I just feel free and happy. What else is new in my life? Honestly, absolutely nothing. I'm so single. And the thing is, like, when I tell people I'm 27 and I'm single, they're like, that's so sad. And I'm like, not really. It's really not, because I'm not settling anymore for people and things that I know won't last and that I don't want. Oh, which by the way, I'm pretty sure is why a bunch of people at my old work hate me, because I ended up breaking up with the guy I was dating who was from my work. We dated for 5 months, like it wasn't a big deal. And we only saw each other for like 2.5 of those months because then we went into lockdown. And I didn't see him from like March to May. So people just took that relationship way too seriously when I didn't, which I think is the problem. So since like when I got my new computer to do streaming and stuff, I became super, super, super close with a bunch of people online. I mean, I was close to a bunch of them before. Dani, hi, been friends with her since 2016. Collado, same thing. Ryan since like 2017, 2018. Sally since 2017, 2018, who like, that's my bitch. I love her so fucking much, so much. And she actually encouraged me to get the job that I have now, I'm just saying. And Elijah, who we just had like our 1-year friendiversary, very exciting. But we are just like this super tight-knit group of friends and I love them so much. And King, when he comes in and joins us too. I don't know, I'm just really happy with my life right now. Things are good. And I'm sure she's not gonna watch this, but I also recently became really close with Maddie. So Maddie, if you're watching this, hi. We FaceTimed last night for 45 minutes. It was our first FaceTime and it was 45 minutes. It was a lot, but it was really good. I love her. My potato's getting cold because I'm talking too much. So that's what's new in my life. New job, great friend group. Oh, for anybody asking, Lauren's good. She's my best friend for the last 16 years, just in case you were wondering. She's good. Anywho, I'm gonna eat my lunch and then message Lori and see if we're still hanging out because the weather's shitty and I don't know if she wants to drive with a newborn. So yeah, let's see what the day brings. All right, it is sometime later. It's now 2:30. My plans were canceled. Lori doesn't feel comfortable driving out in the snow, so plans were canceled. But that did make it so that I was able to go outside and I did a little photo shoot for Instagram. I will pop a sample picture here. I personally think they turned out real fucking cute. Like one of the cutest little photo shoot things that I've done. Not that anyone asked, but I kind of want to show you guys how I take my Instagram photos. So let's do that. This is an okay spot. So first, I solely use my phone for Instagram because I don't have a good camera. I'm not getting paid to put anything on Instagram, so like I'm not really gonna care that badly about like my 1,000 followers seeing like great quality. I'm gonna be honest with you. One thing I did get this year to make it easier for me, because before solely the only pictures I would put up were ones that Lauren took. So to make it easier on myself, I got this phone tripod stand. It's really tall, you can make it shorter. So I set that up, and then with this came this little guy, and it is a like Bluetooth, what's this called? Remote for your camera. I turn it on and I would have it attached to my phone through Bluetooth, and then I just press this iOS picture button, and then it takes pictures. So I'd like have my phone back over there. I pose. I try to like hide it as much as I can. So like with the pictures I took today, it was easier because I had giant mittens on. But a lot of the time I'll like have a hand behind my back, or like the way that I'm holding my hands. I never do this, but like, you know, you just like try your best to hide it a little bit. That is how I take my Instagram pictures. In terms of editing Instagram pictures, I do have Adobe Lightroom on my phone, and I do pay for presets. I've made a couple presets, but mine aren't great, so I do use other people's presets. The ones that I'm using right now, I got on Etsy. I will link both of them, like both sets of them that I purchased, in the description because they are amazing. But yeah, that's how I take my Instagram pictures. Right now, I think what I'm going to do is go and try to make an intro for Vlogmas, because I haven't done that yet, because I kind of forgot about Vlogmas entirely. We're gonna do that. I'm going to charge this camera battery because it is dying, switch it to another one, and we will see where we are in like an hour or two. So I went to charge my camera battery, which is dying. And I can't find my charger, and I think it's because I have depression room right now, which doesn't make sense because I'm not depressed, but it's been wrapping and lack of folding laundry. So I'm gonna clean it. It's gonna look good, I promise. Let's do it. Look at this disaster. Let's clean it up in 3, 2, and there we go. Look at it. Nice and clean. Don't mind my desk. It's still a little messy, but it's not too bad. And those are all my work papers, so ignore that. But I also cleaned up the presents down there a little bit because my cat has nowhere to lay when they're all down there, so I made this spot for her. And there's the tree. I think I did okay. It's not great, it's not perfect, but you know, it looks 300,000 times better. Lighting's awful, obviously, because I'm beside the tree. I didn't find my charger. I found a charger, but not the one I was looking for. I have like a multi-battery charger, so I could put a bunch of my batteries in at once. I found my singular charger, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, I'm very proud of what I got accomplished tonight / today with my room. Or rather, I'm just proud of what I've got done today in general. I've done the dishes twice, cleaned my entire room, got some cute Instagram pictures, I worked out. It's been an eventful day. The next thing I'm going to do is I want to make a list of all the Christmas movies that I want to watch this year, and then start checking them off when I watch them. I've watched a lot already, so I will, you know, already have some to to mark off, but I want to write down a bunch of them so I know what I want to watch. So I'm gonna grab a notebook and make it all pretty, and maybe watch some YouTube videos while we wait. So let's do that. And another thing I did, another thing I did was I have done a load of laundry as well. So like I said, it's a busy day. I'm popping on the TV, and one of my Christmas presents for Lauren just showed up. It might actually be the last one that I'm waiting for her. I think it is, which is very exciting, and I hope she likes everything that I got her. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out on the 24th, because that's when we do our Christmas stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna pop on some YouTube on the TV and start writing down all of my Christmas movies. You know, this isn't my best angle and I'm very backlit, but I think I might be done. One second. I do have to add the most important one. So, I have 2 pages. So here's the first page, and there's the second page. So, I'm gonna read off these movies. Please tell me if I'm missing anything. Because if I'm missing something, I'm gonna be really sad, but I've been sitting here using the 2 brain cells that are dinging around in my brain to try to figure out if I have all of them. And I think I have all the important ones. But especially Lauren, if you're watching this, please let me know. So I have Home Alone and Home Alone 2. I don't care about the other movies. Santa Claus, Santa Claus 2, Santa Claus 3. Elf, Jack Frost, Mickey's Christmas Carol, Charlie Brown Christmas, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, Polar Express, Miracle on 34th Street, not like the really old one, but the one with the little girl who played Matilda, Mara Wilson, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, The Grinch, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, A Christmas Carol, the one where Jim Carrey plays like 300 characters, The Year Without Santa Claus, Frosty the Snowman, Christmas Vacation, I hate that movie, but I always watch it, The Holiday, 4 Christmases, Love Actually, Bad Santa, The Family Stone, Christmas with the Cranks, Snow Globe, It's a Wonderful Life, White Christmas, One Magic Christmas, Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas, The Little Drummer Boy, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, The Holiday Calendar, Frosty's Winter Wonderland, and last, A Christmas Story. I put it at the bottom because I'm going to check mark it every single time I watch it this year. I might, when I initially put like the ding beside it to like be like, hey, I watched this movie, I might put extra ones on the other side if I've watched it more than once, because I've watched Home Alone twice this year already. Yeah, I've watched a couple of these for sure. I've watched Christmas with the Cranks already. I watched Christmas Story already. Obviously, we watched it the first day of November. I've watched Home Alone 2, I've watched The Santa Claus, I've watched Elf, I've watched Mickey's Christmas Carol, and Once Upon a Christmas, and Charlie Brown Christmas. Like, I've watched a lot this year, but I do want to mark down every time I watch them, and I want to make sure that I get every movie in. I did this with my Halloween movies as well, like all the horror movies that I wanted to watch. I didn't get them all in, especially because a lot of them aren't on streaming platforms, and I honestly had so many to watch. Like, I wanted to watch every single Nightmare on Elm Street movie. And if you didn't know, there's like 7 Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I watched 5 of them, which is pretty good, but it was a lot. There's less Christmas movies, and a lot of them are specials. Oh my gosh, I just remembered one that I forgot. Garfield. Oh my god, I just started writing. Ew, I ruined it. I accidentally started writing with the blue pen, and I was writing in black pen the entire time. Ugh, that's disgusting. Okay. Garfield's in there. I'll figure out the whole name of it, but that was disgusting. I feel dirty. But yeah, I think I have everything. Again, if you think of ones that are like, absolutely, you have to watch this, please let me know. Also, did I say your favorite Christmas movie? What is it? Let me know in the comments. So I'm gonna keep watching some YouTube, keep chilling, try to think of some more. Oh man, another freaking pair of, I mean, I already had a run here, but I have a hole there now too. Anyway, ew, I just gave so much content to people who have foot fetishes. Anyways, I'm gonna continue watching YouTube for a bit, and I need to start drinking some water, well, more water, because I already drank a bunch today when I worked out. But I need to drink some more water. It's only, what time is it? It's only 5:14. Like, I feel like so much has been done today. Every single day of Vlogmas will not be this eventful, I promise you. It really won't. The majority of my life is super boring, so. It is still snowing, by the way. It has been snowing since I woke up this morning at 8. Anyway, I will see you after. It's a few hours later. I just took off my makeup. Actually, it's 10:06, so it's more than a few hours. I just took off my makeup, did my skincare routine. I think I'm gonna watch a couple episodes, maybe just an episode of Gilmore Girls with my mom, because we love our Gilmore Girls, and that's like our show together, so we watch it together. Honestly, I got more done today than I thought I would, and I'm actually really proud of myself, but I'm just warning you that tomorrow's vlog will be a lot more boring, and in general 2020 Vlogmas is just gonna be more boring anyways, just because, you know, it's 2020. we're not going out, we're not doing things. So it's gonna be a lot of just seeing what I do in my day-to-day life. I will try to do more Christmassy things. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be trying to do stuff, that's for sure. I'm gonna go watch Gilmore Girls. I'll catch up with you when I'm about to head to bed. Actually, after Gilmore Girls, if it's not like super stupid late, I might stay up and edit the vlog real quick. Oh, ugly. We interrupt this regular programming to say that it's a good thing that I never want a man to touch me again in my entire life, because I was popping out my birth control pill and it flew, and I have no idea where it went, and I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered, so oh man. I am gonna take a pill. It's just that at some point I'm gonna have to like not take a pill because I lost one. Oh my god. Okay, it's officially 11:40. This is the latest that I've been awake in a long time. So I'm going to turn off the camera and edit and then go right to sleep, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I hope you enjoyed the first day of Vlogmas. Like I said, every day probably is not going to be as exciting as this one, even though I still don't feel like this one is exciting. But I hope you guys enjoyed anyways. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Love you all. Merry Christmas.